Hi everyone, Paul Batfay, roving reporter for the IAF Facilitation Skills Conference occurring in Melbourne 25th to 27th of May, and we're here in Docklands in Melbourne at one of the venues for the conference, the hustle and bustle occurring around us. And I'm here with Rhonda Tranks. Rhonda, who has been to many conferences, is presenting a concurrent workshop and also a full pre-conference workshop at the conference. Rhonda, welcome. And
Thanks,
firstly, what's your personal why for attending?
Well, I have been to many, as you said. I'm a bit addicted to IAF conferences. I think this is my 15th or 16th around the world, one way or the other. So I must be getting something out of them. What do I get out of them and why do I keep going? Well, it's learning and just seeing what other people do, and sometimes you go to a really deep dive in a session and you think, wow, I've learned so much from that. It's seeing other tools and techniques. It stretches your boundaries. You say push the boundaries, but it also stretches my practice as a facilitator and makes me think. But I've also made great friendships around the world with people that I can call on. And I think it's a community of practice conference rather than an academic conference, so that people are very generous. It's great.
So it's a global community but local in nature at the conference. Okay.
Yes.
That's excellent. And tell us a little bit about firstly your pre-conference.
Oh, the pre-conference is, I'm running it with Dr. George Wells, and this one's really group work. So if you need some personal reflection, EQ, who am I as a facilitator and why am I reacting the way I am right now in a group, and what am I noticing and why am I having this emotional response or a visceral response, noticing that, developing an understanding of where that might come from. So that's a sort of a deep dive into the nature of groups and how we are in groups. So that's with George. That's on the Tuesday.
Yeah, and what about your concurrent?
I've been very interested for many years in the concept of trust in groups and how it impacts things. And I call it the emotional underbelly in groups.
I like that.
And what happens when trust isn't there? People don't open up, they don't share, and we want people to share their information in the group, but it can even lead to sabotage in a group. So I'm looking at trust, and we're looking at different sort of evocative methods and techniques, taken from a little bit from arts and various other things, to get dialogue really happening in a group and come to a good outcome, and have a look at that concept of opening up trust and dialogue with the group.
Fantastic, and that's something that would apply to any facilitated session or meeting. Excellent. Okay. Thanks, Rhonda. And any final message you want to leave to the
come to
YouTubers
Melbourne.
out there? Come
to Melbourne. Look at this fabulous venue. We're going to be also at the Etihad Stadium. It's a city for sport, culture, coffee. We'll see you in late May, and please check out the program. There's a great selection of things to attend. Looking forward to seeing you then.
Thanks, Rhonda.